Hey, Luke, how are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking.
Great to have you with us. Where are you right now? Are you in the Netherlands or are you in Dubai? Or are you somewhere else?
I just arrived here like yesterday afternoon, and I'm now at the office. Home sweet home. Yeah.
Oh, in Amsterdam.
Yeah, in Amsterdam. Yeah, you see, the typical the Dutch environment, office environment. Yeah.
And the Dutch
So
weather? Rain?
it's raining. It's gray. It's like it cannot be more typical Dutch than it is here now. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, great to have you with us again. Thank you for spending the time with us.
Yeah.
Really looking forward to your presentation because we're going to have it on the impact of ESG, of course.
Yeah.
Do you have some slides with you, Luke?
Yeah, I have. I will share something. One moment. Share a screen.
Okay. Okie doke. Well, there we go.
Okay, great. So yeah, thanks for sharing the screen, Wouter. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Luke Liplijn, founder of Matrixian Group. Started with this company 6 years ago. Our headquarters is based in Amsterdam. And we are originally like really data geeks, data scientists, data engineers, and we collected a lot of data originally about the Dutch real estate market. And last years we extended this to other countries. We also did a few takeovers. So that's meaning that we are not only focused on data science, but also on augmented reality, virtual reality, and yeah, tech solutions close to this. Yeah, you can go to the next slide. The main focus we have and the knowledge that we hold on in this organization is the science of where. So knowing the location is telling a lot about the people who live and work there, and that's where we are focusing on. As a firm, we are mainly focused on the built environment and also the real estate industry. With everything we do, so also with the companies below the group, we focus on connecting people to places and properties. Yeah, you can go on to the next slide. So we do this with Matrixian. With Matrixian, we are mainly a data science, data management a company. With Trimble Media, we are a platform. We bought this platform where we connect people to places so that they are aware of everything what is happening in their neighborhood. Looking to new properties for sale, companies started, building permits, alarm notifications from the 911 departments, and we collect all this information there. And with layers, we use our data solutions and we make it visual in augmented reality and virtual reality in 3D. Yeah, what I told before, our headquarters is in Amsterdam, our technical team is in Amsterdam based, but we have also a branch in Dubai. That's where I'm living normally. And Dubai is for us the hub in the Middle East. We are based here in 1 GLT, it's close to Dubai Marina. Yeah, the next one, please. So yeah, looking to the ESG, I think it's good to express that we in this slide, in this talk, that we focus on the environmental side and not on the social and governance side of the ESG topic, that we provide the services that we where we built on last years. We provide them globally. So we are not only looking to the Dutch markets. We are looking to markets all over the place. I know in Europe it's called the ESG, but sustainable environment or healthy properties, how other markets are sometimes calling it. That's a topic that is yeah, globally on many agendas. And yeah, for this, but in this talk, I will call it like the ESG. Yeah, we can go on to the, so yeah, maybe not the next slide. So I think a very nice starting point. My background is that I am a construction engineer. I'm not a developer. So in everything I'm thinking of, it's always very visual. So even if it is about collecting data, then I really love to see things, and that's making things clear for me. And we started already many years ago with developing software to analyze images, not only the images like how you know them from Funda, but also satellite images. And we do this because we see that these images are globally available. Okay, not in every country on the same quality level, but it's increasing and increasing, and the quality level. And we see a lot of data that we can extract from these images on property level, but also looking to the environment around. And what we did already for the Netherlands, for example, is making an identifier to look on which roofs there is already a green roof or where are solar panels. But we also look to very specific measurements like what's the height of the building, what is the shape file of the building, you know, is the flat roof or are there certain angles? And the same thing we do with the environment around it. So we also look to scores like how much greenery is there around the property and then the neighborhood. So the use cases of this data is very diverse, but looking to the maintenance, it will help to predict maintenance costs more often, especially if you know more, for example, about the materials that are used for the roof. And we don't only use this data to look to the existing situation. So, for example, what the existing real estate portfolio conditions are. But we also use this data to model certain scenarios. So where is there space for water buffering on roofs? Where is space for solar panels? Where is it good to create green rooftops? Things like this. That's where we look into with satellite images. Yeah, we can go on to the next slide. Yeah, and this is then more looking to the environment. We see that a property is nothing on its own alone. We mainly focus on two client groups with our solutions that are governments and that are real estate owners, investors. When we look to governments, they look always to property in a bigger context, and especially if it's, you know, if we're looking to green roofs, then they see that in high density urban areas, bigger cities, that in certain times there can be heat bells, heat spikes in their city. So when there is more greenery also on the roofs, you see that the heat bell will go down. And we use also environmental index to predict if you edited a certain square meters of extra green into an area, how this will affect the temperature in these urban areas. So that's what we do here. Also, okay, the next slide. Yeah, you can click, I think, again. Yeah, because more looking to the real estate owners, investors, it's more on property level, where we look into possibilities to place the solar panels, and we do this very detailed. So we are not only looking if there is space, we also looking to the angle of the roof and also the position from the roof, looking to the sun and even shadow from buildings in the surrounding. Looking to all these things, we can not only predict like, okay, this roof is ticking all the boxes for placing their solar panels. It's also known what the the investment will be, and also what the return on investment will be, because sustainability is on its own, of course, only possible if it is a business case, and that's also what we try to do here. The next one, please. I told already that we are mainly a company with Matrixian based on real estate data, and we collect real estate data on many different sources. We do this from satellite data, but we have, I think, the luxury availability in Europe that there is also a lot of open data available. So data published by the governments that is free, or sometimes for a limited amount can be used. We did collect this data in the Netherlands and Europe for many years. You can think about cadastral data, real estate listing data, points of interest. So we mean with this the services, the public services in the surrounding. But we also look to mobility data related to traffic and weather data. And on top of this, we use for certain clients socio-demographic data to tell more about the users who is using the property. We do this more in the residential market, less in the commercial market, and that's how we process the data, and how we edit. Of course, AI. Sometimes AI is not needed. There are only analytics, and sometimes that's just enough. But especially domain knowledge is a very important one for us to edit. Go to the next slide. What I told before, I'm really a visual guy. So even if we manage data in big amounts and we store it nice in our data warehouse, I really love to see it visual to understand it. So for the Netherlands, we have a very nice 3D model of the built environment. It's freely available. You can even see the chimneys on the roofs, and so it's very detailed. But we see that there is also an increasing need for other countries and people active in other countries to have a 3D modeled data. So that's also something we do, and talking about the digital twin is maybe a big name of a big word, but I really see that we are making the fundament for this digital twin of the built environment, and we use this data to calculate and model certain things. So we can go on to the next slide. For example, the details also more on building level. So what are the surfaces and the square meters from the ceiling, the rooftop, the walls, the plot size, and we use this data for modeling a very specific how can I say this, metrics, or more in general. For example, the automated property valuation. That's only for the residential market, but we do this globally. And other things are more the green index, the walk score. We use these kind of indexes, and looking to this 3D model is just a house, so the walk score is here not really a big influence. But when we see a bigger office complexes or industrial zones, then these things are important to know. So that's how we use the data for more analyzing the existing situation and how to advise clients for possibilities with their existing real estate portfolio. We can go on to the next slide. We love also to make it visual in augmented reality and virtual reality, especially looking to simulation models, really on the right, you see a simulation model where we put on the 3D models and also edited the shadow and also how the shadows are going and moving around during the day, because we see that this is affecting our predicting models a lot. And certain clients first, they ask us then also to put these 3D models in AR. It's mainly used for marketing purposes, so it's not really something in the ESG field that is needed there, but that's something we do. Sometimes we have some awareness campaigns to make existing users more aware of their properties that they use and how to be responsible with the environment around them. There are more governments who ask us to do this. So we did, for example, a project for the municipality of Groningen, where users of properties were also asked to scan their space and to see how the space will look like when more greenery was added to this space. So that's more the marketing side of it. Yeah, we can go on. Yeah, and the next one. Yeah, and looking to the previous topic or use case that I mentioned, more the branding and marketing side, that's not very concrete in a financial way. It's normally a marketing budget that they spent on this, but looking to the model data and how to improve the existing real estate portfolio, that's for sure and hardcore and financial exercise. We are looking to this. We have also some research. This research is done by the Dutch Ministry of Housing and Special Planning, or ruimtelijke ordening in Dutch. And they published a lot of numbers, very concrete numbers, how editing greenery has a positive impact, not only looking to leisure energy use, but also directly on property value. And this is not only for residential properties, this is something for residential properties, but also for commercial properties, for both. So yeah, these kind of metrics, we edit them when we do a portfolio analysis. Yeah, we can go on to the next slide. So yeah, some clients we worked for, I told you already before, there are mainly governments and real estate investors in the Netherlands, because that's where we started. But we are doing already the first tests now in Dubai, or the UAE, I need to say. And for the UAE region, we see that there are similar questions than how we are looking to this in Europe and Netherlands. This is my talk, my story. I see a lot of names in the right side of my screen, and I would like to thank you to listen to me, listen to a story, listen to what we very proud of. But I'm also curious if there are questions from you, maybe very detailed questions or high over questions that I can answer.
Yeah, cool. Why is this so interesting for governments?
Because I see that governments, they and especially also in the Netherlands, they have also also own real estate. So, for example, we have het Rijksvastgoedbedrijf.
Yeah, the biggest
we have also municipalities who own. Yeah, but of course. But we have also municipalities who are owning a lot of real estate, and they really want to have these insights. I know they are not really connected to the reporting standards like the ESG is mentioned for the financial data. That are differences there, but they have similar needs. They are more looking to the social side of it, and less the reporting side and the financial side. But the questions, they are, for us as a data company, they are similar. Having an existing real estate portfolio, looking to the addresses and enriching enriching this portfolio with additional information about what the situation is now and what are possible opportunities or threats for the near future. And these questions, they are similar.
And how does that work in Dubai? Are you working together with Dubai Land Institute or those kind of institutes?
The Dubai Land Department is a very progressive, looking where they're coming from. Like a few years ago, everything was locked in a secured environment, and it was not possible to look into information at all. And half a year ago, they opened the first data sets with transaction data and a lot of real estate data. So they do a lot there, and yeah, we are looking with them how to give more insights about the real estate, but it are mainly the owners there. So yeah, the names that are, I think, more aware, the bigger names are Emaar, Damak, Dubai Hills, that are all names of of the biggest owners, developers there. They are in a way all government connected, looking to the funding. So these are mainly the companies where we are talking with there.
Cool. Okido. Well, thank you very much, Luke, and I hope to see you soon in the Netherlands or in Dubai or somewhere else in the world.
Yeah, I know you're going to Bahrain also, no?
Yeah, next week is Bahrain. Yeah, in January we have, of course, the MR Innovation Challenge with the demo days. So traveling a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Now, thanks again for the invite, and for all the listeners. If you have a question, you can always contact me on LinkedIn, and I'm happy to answer them or to give more information.
Cool.
Okay,
thank you very much.
Thanks, Wouter.
Enjoy your day. Bye-bye.
Hey, bye. Bye.
So that was Luke Liplijn from Matrixian Group. Amazing to see his insights as well on data and what you can do with a lot of data.